I'm Richard Goodfellow. I'm one of the founders of Scancell, which is a Nottingham-based biotechnology company listed on the London Stock Exchange. It's a company that's been going for several years and involved in the development of cancer vaccines. Today is a very special day for Scancell because after several years of research into the field of immunobody vaccines, our lead candidate for the cancer business for melanoma is finally approved for starting phase 1 clinical trials in the UK. So within several weeks of the approval, we'll be able to start entering patients in Nottingham, Manchester and Newcastle for the phase 1 study. Cancer vaccines have been a difficult area for a number of years, and there's been a history where they haven't worked for various reasons. We think we've got the answers to some of the obstacles and have overcome them. One of the obstacles has been effective delivery of DNA vaccines. That's been overcome with a technology called electroporation. We've worked very closely with a San Diego company called ICOR to deliver the DNA vaccine, and that has increased the efficacy of our vaccine by 100-fold. Second thing is good targeting. And the targeting technology we use is proprietary to Scancell. It's called immunobody technology, and we take epitopes from cancer antigens, in this case the melanoma antigens, TRP2, insert them into the vector, the antibody vector, which we call an immunobody, and that's very effectively targets the dendritic cell and induces a very precise, very powerful immune response, which creates very high avidity T cells. And high avidity T cells, at least in animals, are strongly correlated to a very powerful anti-tumor response. So the objective of this phase 1 trial is to show in patients that we get the same kind of very high avidity T cell responses to the animal studies. Melanoma is a very interesting cancer. It's growing very rapidly, and it's one of the easiest cancers to treat if you get it early enough, because an early stage melanoma can be simply excised by the surgeon and you get a complete cure. The problem is many people don't arrive at the surgery until too late. Even a few millimeters depth of the melanoma tumor into the dermis is enough to induce metastasis, and when metastases have spread to the lungs or the brain, there is no cure at the moment. So an effective new treatment for metastatic melanoma is very much needed. We think the next decades could be the decade of cancer vaccines. As you know, last week we saw the approval of Provenge, the first targeted cancer vaccine to be approved by the FDA. That's going to go on the market this year and help thousands of prostate cancer patients. There are other companies in the vanguard of Dendrion who are producing vaccines with other approaches, and Scancell's approach, we think, is one of the very exciting new approaches to the treatment of cancer. And we think during the course of the next 10 years we'll see many more new cancer vaccines emerging into the market.